What's up, cool people? How we all doing today? My name's Matt, aka That Random Christian Gamer. Welcome to today's live stream. Bit later than normal, bit shorter than normal, but we're here. And I'm gonna be continuing that Balloonga grind from, I guess, just last week mostly. Maybe a little bit before that too, but stocking up on that in hopes that it'll help against Julius, and also doing some leveling up to prepare for Julius and whatnot. Like I said, a bit shorter than normal, but not terribly so. But anyway, hi Seth, hope you're doing well. I don't know if there's a particular need to hop on Discord, honestly. I mean, I guess, you know, if I'm looking around for the portals and stuff again, having the locations might be helpful, but also looking around some in between and gaining more levels from that wouldn't hurt either, because really it's the leveling, especially of the one spirit, that's gonna get me another copy of Balloonga. But, yeah, anywho. So, you got the general gist of things for this evening, I guess. It is that time, at least in my time zone. So, yeah, another quick update, in case you didn't see. The reason I'm a little later than, actually, a few hours later than normal for the stream is because, yeah, I was getting internet installed in my soon-to-be, well, I guess it's already my new apartment. I signed the lease, and I'm paying for it already, or paying rent for it, so it is my new apartment. I'm just not very much moved in yet, because I've been waiting on stuff to get set up. Anyway. Okay. Do what this time, Seth? Alright, well, Twitch is gonna run some ads here in a little bit if I don't run them myself, so might as well get those out of the way while I get things ready, game-wise. So Twitch folks, I will see you in a little bit. Once it actually starts rolling. There we go. Okay. Gotta hop on into here. Ditch the background music. No, I honestly don't know what you meant, Seth. Okay, real quick, what do I got going on in Riku's command deck here? Yeah, for now that's fine. That's probably gonna have to become more balloon stuff if and when I have him face Julius. Okay, where am I? I don't think I had him look around this world too much. My turn to call you in Discord? I thought I mentioned thinking that wasn't really all that necessary. But then I did also after that say, well, I mean, if we're doing the portals. So, yeah, apologies for any confusion on that. check the... I mean... So the R&R seal, which is the one on the left, is the one that already has Balloonga. Or has already... Like, I already got the ability link for Balloonga from it. This is the one I need to get Balloonga from. Both parts. What do you... Doggone it, Seth, like... What is... First of all, there weren't only 2 parts to your original plan. Because... Yes, but they're still kind of different things. Also, why would there be... What? Yeah, if time allows. I'm not real confident in that. Okay. Fine, I guess we could hop in Discord here. And... there. Greetings in Discord, Seth.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
A minute more is... So...
What?
How far...
I'm just like, what are you thinking I would need Discord help with?
I don't know. They're also doing portals and everything, too. I know that's the way you want to get the levels. So how far is he away, then?
I don't know. It's not based on the level, it's based on the ability link.
Which is different in what sense?
Because I just get... They're a different point system than experience points, and I have to find Balloonga on this map here, which I still don't seem to have a visual on yet.
We know it's 1 on 3. We know that. It's 1 of 3 on there.
What?
It's one of those... It's gotta be one of those secret ones, so it's not all, we don't see it.
Yeah, the secret things will open up more paths in the ability link
right.
board.
Right. So the split is 150 points away. And he's about to drop, so we're moving into sword stuff in a second anyway.
Yeah. But he also has the same pet setup, or the same spirit setup.
My original plan, as I said, was to do medals and ornaments, and do the pets at the same time. So doing one character is doing one, the other is doing the other.
Also... Well, I'm not going to be able to actually fight or defeat him even if I start that fight, so... You know what? I'm just going to initiate the drop.
Like having Sword do the medals, so that's because he needs the Balloonga from that, and then the pets for Ritu on Ritu's side.
Okay, wait, I'm confused. There's no particular need to have just one of them do a specific thing.
Well, we need both. Well, But we know we only are doing one. We only need one Julius fight though. Sora's the only one doing the Julius fight.
Yeah.
It needs to. So Sora needs the Balloonga from the medals.
He's the one who needs the Balloongas, period.
Which can you trade Balloongas over once you have it on? Once you buy it with on Bluetooth?
Yeah, when it's unlocked for both of them. Unless it's actually no. I think the command list stays the same for both characters.
Okay.
Because they both have access to Balloonga right now from the R&R seal.
Yeah, we got one. We know it's in there under 150 points is where it's at for the Dreadle Club. And then Metal Shop is 1200 medals, which comes from Click Rush.
Yeah. Which, honestly, that in and of itself would, in my estimation, take 2 hours, maybe even more. I thought maybe there would be more enemies in here.
I also do not know how hard it is to do a pet link level up.
But yeah, I mean, so honestly, in just a little bit that I've been playing, I've gotten over 20 link points. Trouble is, in order to get to these secret things, I need to also unlock the stuff that's just before them, which is quite a few points.
Yeah.
I might have done all the portals I can with Sora in this world. So I'm gonna jump to another one. And again, the portals are really just something else to kind of sort of work on in the meantime.
Yeah, the portals is just let's have the wiki open for where they are.
Let's go.
For the location, we need that.
That's a friendship portal. I don't think that's really going to help me much with my objective here.
Hey. Hey.
So yeah, honestly, if the guy that came to install the internet would have come, you know, earlier in the initial schedule window, probably would have been done. I probably would have had like another hour to spare. Because the time frame I was given was 2 to 4. Didn't show up until like 3:15, I want to say. Maybe even later.
Come on! Ha! Come on! Ha! Okay.
But aside from that, everything went fine.
Yeah, 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 ha! Yeah, ha! Yeah, yeah!
Okay. That's a secret portal, which is, just another way of saying boss fight. Although these guys probably aren't going to give me any of the, ability link points.
The train toy mini games are do give link points.
Take this! Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Here. Fire. Take this. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fire.
Okay, do you happen to know which ones of the mini games like that?
Points are earned from train toy mini games. That is one of the ways they're earned.
Yeah, but there's multiple different training toys, so it's like, are there only certain ones that do it, or is it just all of them?
It does not specify, so I would think all.
Darn it. I keep getting
As a
hit.
reward of
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I should look into that.
yeah.
That might be a quicker way, for all I know.
That and Flip Rush we did. We met that doll. Portal is just another doll inside.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Take this. Ha. Ha. Take this. Ha. Okay. Yeah. Take this. Here. Fire. Yeah. Fire. Yeah. Take this. Take this.
Yeah, these guys are a lot tougher than they were before. But I guess that's part of the point of the secret thing. Oh, I guess I should do this.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Fire. Oh, yeah.
It's like doing a say Aspire run because it's like doing that.
Let's go.
The end dailies refresh at 8, so
Yeah.
you'll be starting one and trying to take it 2 hours. That's what you have to do.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Which
Here.
doesn't really happen.
Take this.
Correct. That's even starting your normal gym that would you have to do all of it in 2 hours. Or it refresh, or it would refresh. You can still finish after, but you're going to get any trips and any bonus for it, any leaderboard things for it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Ha.
Like, these cannons are being annoying. Hopefully.
And next week, because you're not doing it, because you don't do it tomorrow, you do Kingdom Hearts tomorrow, Kingdom Hearts stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
You could always do Slay Power next week anyway.
Fire. Take this. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Fire. Oh, yeah. Take this. Take this. Ha.
Okay, cannot block those.
Here. Fire. Ha. Yeah.
want to lose in this.
Take this. Ha. Fine. Hey.
Okay.
Heal.
In hindsight, maybe shouldn't have done this battle, you know.
Take this.
But, like,
Hey.
I'm not necessarily trying to rush the whole
No, absolutely not.
getting the Balloonga things.
We'll have to do this anyway at the end, anyway, for portals. So,
Yeah, I'm realizing I don't know for sure if I did the, if I did the boss battle one for Prankster's Paradise with Sora.
I think, you'll know in the list if you did or not.
True.
And they start asking you what you did for chess. What do you miss? And then I'll go through and tell you where we need to go for them. Because there are a ton of them, as I mentioned, 78. 39 per character.
Yeah. Heal. Ha.
You're gonna drop. Looks like you're about to drop soon.
Ha.
Yeah, which is crazy because I haven't been playing as Sora that long.
Fine.
Really, why did it drop the lock on?
Take this.
Just in time for me to miss with the fire attack.
Heal.
Am I really just getting hit that hard that it's making my drop gauge go down faster? Well, shoot. Maybe I should have been doing this the whole time. Just block and counter, block and counter.
Take this.
But you see, when I'm ready for it, it doesn't happen. Well, okay. Maybe it does sometimes. One more time he's doing this. I blocked. What the heck?
That should be the last time he does that.
Okay. Wait. That's right. It, like only one of them shows the right directional inputs. Okay.
Right.
Oh, hey, at least I beat it.
For it. Need more of them.
Take this. Take this. Take this. Here. Take this. Ha. Here. Take this. Take this.
Spam the commands.
Yeah.
And I guess some regular attacking is good too.
Fine. Hey. Yeah. 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 Take this. Ha.
Okay, we're good now. Enemy's gone. Okay. So with the
So chat, two things for me. Three things actually. Check the spirit, see how far you from another one. For
How
voting
far?
links wise, I think 50 is the lowest that gets you to a split point.
yeah, so I could do
You could do
this
the
and then
50.
get that secret one there.
Do this, yeah, 50 is a split point. You said that's a secret split point.
Yeah. So I do this, and then I'll have to spend another 10 points to
Oh, you do?
like, activate that node, for lack of a better way to put it.
Alright, so we need to do a little bit more. Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
check portals and see if that's... Oh, that's nice. That's in that nose trader. That one did us to... That one did us what we need, though. He already have his.
Anyway. Okay, so...
Check portals.
Portals, right.
We can, yep, portal and that one more for you to chat.
I guess that's... Yeah, that's in the game records. Okay.
Yep.
So...
Today.
Oh, I literally only have the secret portal
Yep.
for
And
Riku in
for
that
Riku.
place. Prankster's
on.
Paradise, I do not have the secret portal with Sora.
Okay, so you did not complete it.
Did not do the boss. Correct. That's
Okay.
what the secret portal is.
Check trophy.
Check trophies?
Yeah, for said. So we can figure out whatever ones I need. I should did a wiki for and did them saved. You can tell me which ones you want.
Yeah,
Try to.
Proud or critical. First place in every Flick Rush Cup.
That will do eventually. That just is something.
Also, I've got 7 of them.
Which we're good. We have enough of them for the plan. So.
Yeah. If you found every last treasure, which I can't do until I defeat Julius.
Right.
At least with Sora.
That's been planned for.
Defeated 1,000 enemies while in flow motion.
Get that
Dive mode
eventually.
stuff. Special and
You
secret
may get that.
portals.
You'll get that. You'll get that eventually. Oh, you'll get that eventually. Hopefully.
Finished in critical mode.
Okay.
Maxed out every stat boosting ability.
May.
And obtained every Keyblade. I'm like, what Keyblades am I missing and why? But... oh well.
That'll be eventually. So check one more report.
One more report?
I think it's report. And there's one more report. It's the one for the training tips training thing just talked about. I think it's in the report page, right? In the game records.
I don't know if they're mini games. Okay.
Yeah. Under mini games, yeah.
I've done the balloon and the
okay.
candy goggles.
Based on completion on those, you can get some lane points for that.
Okay, so that's clearly the candy goggles, and that's probably the balloon. I have no idea what these other ones are. But shoot, I've got 99 of these 2 on the right. Where's it? What even am I doing here? Yeah. Or is this just the, like, paint stuff? I don't know. Oh yeah, and there's stuff that you can just, like, throw out and have them eat. Which will boost their stats, but I don't know if that really does much for link points. This seems to be the only other actual mini game, which would explain me getting that achievement. Although that just said use every toy. Okay. Nudge the spirits along underwater and collect prizes within the time limit. Okay. You can generate waves to push multiple spirits at a time. Okay. Still not really clear how this works. Oh, it's like a pinball kind of thing. Well, I missed whatever the treasure was there. Yeah, but I got that one. Oh shoot, I really need to pay closer attention when they're down near the bottom. At least now I just have one. You know what? I did see something go up that said LP. So, maybe that's
Was
link
that
points?
faster?
Yeah.
Was. Oh yeah, that's much faster. So figure out what we need. What we need to.
Well, I'm gonna have to get this 150 next for the
do you
Juggle
ha-
Pup.
Is that Juggle Pups stuff right we're rolling at right now?
Yeah,
you
this is
showing me?
Juggle Pups right now.
Right. So there, yeah, the 200 one, 150 and the 200. Which is better though? The blizzards or the other one? We can do whatever one's better.
Blizaga's good. Slot Edge it might be good, but I don't know. And especially since Blizzaga costs less, I'd rather go for that first.
Yeah. I was gonna say we could do today. Just if we were watching today, because this is a lot of grinding, is what we're doing today.
Yeah.
So I was thinking at 8 o'clock, that's about half stream. We could switch to the other half of it, and just leave whatever we don't do for the next time.
Other half of it meaning Flick Rush.
If time allows, portion. That's the Flick Rush is still grinding.
I forget what I'm pressing here. Okay.
Doing power rush and stuff for the last hour, because otherwise this is all grinding, mainly grinding stuff now until we get through. Until we get the Lazada taken care of. Until we get Balloonga stuff taken care of. What do you think of that?
Sorry, I've been kind of focused on the minigame and not really paying a ton of attention to what all you've been saying.
Same like at 8 o'clock, which is half stream, we can switch to power wash for that last hour. Due to this all being mainly meaning grinding. And then next time, once we do Slay Spire stuff, it'll be early in the day. So once we do Slay Spire stuff, we can continue breaking progress for Flick Rush and Juggle Pup.
Oh, right, okay. I keep forgetting how some of these mini games work because it's like I haven't done them in a while. This one, I think it's literally just hit the balloons back. Happy campers. Party with 3 spirits and make them all very happy. Well, hey, more achievements.
Yeah. Of course, that would be an achievement. So how far are we?
Let me do one more round of this, and then we'll check in on ability links. And I've already lost one. Should have done some of that stuff, probably. No. One of them bounced off of the other, and then I lost it. Oh, jeez, and that one fell down the middle. Okay. So, let's check ability links. 143. Just a little bit short of what we need for Blizzaga there.
One more, you'll get it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. More balloons. Technically, with this one, I think, like, if I wait until the balloons are really close and get an excellent rating, then I, like, get more points out of it. But also, like, sometimes they come so fast that, you know...
I posted what I was saying earlier.
What? I didn't get any more link points. Okay, well then maybe I shouldn't do that one. Let's try the candy goggles again. Although I apparently have terrible aim in this.
They went to the kind of candy too, I think.
Yeah. Some of them just move a lot faster than others. But even if you try to aim ahead of them, it doesn't necessarily work.
You actually need 100 points because of the 10-point unlock.
Okay. Back to ability links. There we go.
You need 160 to do it because you need the 10 for the unlock. So.
And secret route opened. Open that up. And... Okay, there's Balloonga. We just need to get another 120 points for that.
Yay, that's easy enough. We might get both done today.
Okay, more training toys.
Almost there.
Especially this one. This one seems to be pretty good with getting points.
If you want to read chat, that's what I was meant to say earlier.
Oh, come on. Neither of them hit the explodey thing. No. Oh well. There actually isn't that much time left. So yeah, if I read that right, I got 60 some points just from that, which would mean only one more of those and I'm good.
Yep, that is true.
So let's do it again.
Yeah. This is a lot faster than the other one, than doing the portals.
Yeah.
We should have started with this instead of...
Yeah, well, at least one of us didn't know at the start.
Yeah, true. I didn't know either. I checked.
So that means both of us.
Thought this was not a link points thing, and I thought I better go ahead and look up link points and see if there's anything else to them. It's like, yep. Getting him through this. Want a BRB a minute while you do this?
Okay. You see, that time it only said 30 something. So I guess I'll still have to do more. Yep. But probably just one more thing. So... back to the candy goggles, I guess. Okay. So if I hit the gift box, it just, like, automatically counts for any of them nearby. But only nearby.
How's it doing?
Yeah, well, it turns out I didn't get quite as many points as I thought from the one
Oh, achievement.
thing. Yep. I guess that was just because I got enough points with the candy goggles. Alrighty, there we go. Balloonga. Huzzah.
There's one more left. Quick rush.
Yep.
We're done. Making progress today. In 45 minutes.
Okay. So while I'm here, let's edit my command deck.
We're doing very well for 45 minutes in.
Alright, I'm doing it. Getting rid of Fyra. And putting another Balloonga in there. My command deck is pretty much gonna be all balloon stuff and cure for Sora.
Yep. We got one more. So Flip Crush, Carbon, and Metals.
Yep. Which means I need to leave this world.
And I'll make an extra challenge. Dulled Metals, because we need the Dulled for completion too. For another Kirby. I might as well do some try to get Dulled out of it.
Okay. World
Might
map.
Might as well
Actually,
get some Dulled thing.
Save first, then go to the world map. I don't even necessarily need to have Sora in that world, I don't think, to do Flick Rush. No. I could just go like this. Although it pretty much just takes me there.
Yeah.
So, sure. Flick Rush.
What are the pieces, and let's see what it says. We need Dulled with all of them, so. Ornaments, of course.
So,
And
Is that-
we need to do the Dulled on the first one. You need to do beginners again, because it doesn't. I think that's the top one is Dulled. It's
okay.
round one.
Yeah.
Round one is terrible. We need to do that
Round
again.
one. I don't
But
know
you
if
do-
my team actually matters that much for this.
Because you get your card based on the team.
True.
It is the joke of that. It's actually card based on the team. So
Also, I'm sorry, I'm up against Hainer.
so it does matter significantly.
Yeah, I don't know offhand which spirits get which cards.
You need a.
By the
Thank you
way,
for
hello on YouTube too. Literally, the profile name is Kingdom Hearts King Sora.
Neat. So, Blood Crush.
So, sorry, what?
I'm just saying myself, and I'm upright.
If I hit select team, that'll just start it up with this group. Like, I don't really know offhand what difference it makes.
I'm looking for the level affects what number you get on the cards.
Aha! I win the duel. Okay. How do I combine them again? I guess I just need to press them quickly.
Each string inner sorts with 15 cards unique to that specific species. And switch between spirits often. Add the cards of spirits that are not in play automatically reloaded at a set pace. That's what I see. It's species based, so. It's species based, and you want to switch often so you can do a refresh on them, on their cards.
Okay. That's the one I already used. Let's switch to this one.
Yeah, playing all the cards is not necessarily the best option. Then, right? Yeah, play a Spire Trip there too. I think you go to C on this and just you lost people. You lost spirits on this.
What? I'm like, why is stuff red? Balloons!
Yep. See, there's a spirit power right there.
Okay.
Yes. You have got your goal right now, I think. But you still have to do the other round, because it'll automatically put you there, I think.
Yeah. I don't know what all the different criteria are. Okay, I mean, it says I got an A rank. I don't know if that's necessarily gold, though.
HP 54%. Successful tats. It tells you your percentage. Float rush menu, because I think that you should get it now if it counted right. Right?
Silver.
When we know why, because HP is 54%. Because we can see what's increased, etc.
Yeah.
We did get medals for that, right? Or not? We don't get any medals though, because I guess
Yes.
the same.
We got some medals.
Oh, we did. Okay. We need 1,200 medals out of all of this, so. So round one needs one more try then, because it needs. Get there. We need.
Okay, maybe I should go with a slightly different team here. I wonder.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Wonder how much the level plays into it.
See the right side there? Theory, level, and then cards they have.
Yeah. I'm just like, I wonder how much of a factor level is in this.
Level determines the numbers on the cards.
That's a 41.
As species.
Okay, I don't think I have any. That's 44. So then, there we go. Those are my 3 highest levels.
Are they the best cards though? Matter of
How do I know which cards are better?
Don't know. That's strategy. That's the strategy part. That one has all water type.
Yeah. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, right?
Right. It's not necessarily.
I don't really know for sure what I'm doing with all this.
Red or attack, blue or yes, there's.
I figure, generally speaking, I'm probably trying to, like, you know, combine more of the same type for the most part, but I don't know.
You don't want to lose a little bit of health either. That matters. Because losing a character, losing the spirit is the reason he drops that fast low as he did the first time. And being and having them all alive, that's a good thing. With percentage of course being the problem. You have 15 cards in the first one, but that's not It's half health there, though. Ooh, foul bubble.
It's a duel.
Yep, same numbers. Nice. You gotta play the numbers, though. If they did the same or you did the same, that's what triggers it.
Okay.
What?
I think I did better there.
Maybe. We'll see the percentage. You'll see the percentage and you'll know based on the percentages come up.
And alright, we got the star rank, which is probably
That's S. Star rank is S. That's success.
Yeah.
100% successful attacks, 80% remaining HP. That's good. And 100 medals earned for that, which is not bad.
so back to the main menu, I guess.
Yep. That's the main menu. Let's see what the gold.
Gold prize, yeah.
Where's that done?
Okay. So now I guess the Rainbow Cup.
Move on, yeah, which is really harder than 4 rounds. Now. There are more cups if you scroll down, too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so it seems like if I defend with a card and it's successful, then I like.
Pretty hard. You might want to switch your people.
Sorry, it seems like if I defend with a card and it's successful, then it's like that card's value gets doubled or something. That didn't work, obviously.
Yeah, stronger number, stronger number. You might want to switch your people out again. Here.
Yep.
Cards there.
Oh, duel. Okay. Aha! I win. Now I'll switch.
It's like when you get down to like 4 targets and like that, you know, is when you're kind of you're running out of charge, let them refreshed. But it's an interesting way to do targets. How did you think this would be if it was its own game? If they made a standalone of this.
Don't think it would necessarily sell very well on its own.
I mean, do you think you would like it if they did that? In the sense of the game.
I don't think I would spend a whole lot of time on just this, no.
Yeah, it's like it's good for its part, for what it is, but yeah, it's like
Doggone it.
is this supposed to be a roguelike? Yeah. If they did it right, you know, it's a roguelike kind of thing. But for the way it is, yeah. I don't think you're gonna nest right on this.
No, I don't think I will either.
That top one is almost taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
apparently, I can combine. For some reason, I thought I could really only like combine 2 cards per attack or whatever, but
You play it
I
for
realized
4
near
cards.
the end that nah, it's not just 2.
Yeah, it's mana based, so you can play all 4 if you want to. Play 4 cards in a row. Oh, A. That's okay. Not enough. That's okay. You could always back out and you got the medals for that, I think, right? And then you'll do the medals for all 4 at the end.
Yeah. Well. I just figure I might as well
Yeah, do them all.
go
Do
for
them
the
all
other
first,
stuff.
And then see how many medals we get out of doing all 4 before we even think about it. I'm gonna save a flipped rush. So, you want to go back and get this trophy? When we finish everything else? Or are we not going for that part? Or not? What are they in?
What's the question? Sorry.
I mean, I think if you want me to save a wiki on Flip Rush as a reminder to go back to do this at the end when we're all done and everything. For the trophy and all.
Maybe, I guess. I mean,
We still have another game to do the achievement stuff for, too, anyway. The Birth by Sleep 0.2.
yeah. Oh, jeez.
Well, not save it for now, but if you want me to, I can. Yeah, one more spirit there you can try. In fact, using all the cards.
Okay, what is with the timing on these attacks, though? Because it's almost like sometimes they have the same attack just sitting there for a long time.
And then they fire it off, yeah. That is an AI opponent, so.
Oh, jeez. It's a duel.
You find the same
No.
number. That was winnable. Right, the job switch. You almost lost that. This is probably gonna be a B or something.
Aha. Okay. I need switch characters.
Go to the top one, of course. That middle one is almost
Why?
dead.
It's like it forced me into that duel. I
You have it? No.
I don't really get some of these mechanics, how they work sometimes.
It's just to play the tile that will complete the chain for the other team does, for the other does. You do not want to switch.
I don't get how that works. Like, how am I supposed to...
They completed
I mean,
the
I
chain.
get the general concept of how it works, but it's like, why does it seem to just outright not give me anything useful half the time?
Switch. You're under. You're almost. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably going to be like a C or worse, if there's even a worse rank than C.
Lose anybody, so it's not gonna be downright awful. What is it?
It's a C.
Oh! Okay, 70 medals for that. We'll have to go back to that one. The HP is the reason.
Yeah, obviously.
2 more.
Yep.
2 more in this set, so...
See, when it comes up like that, I'm fine, but...
Because it's a change ready to be completed. Oh, the ads are rolling. First set of ads are now rolling, so...
It's acting like I've been slowed. Oh, and how many star level cards do you have, Mr. Frog? And are my cards really getting played slowly as well?
Yeah.
Because
They're nice healing.
sometimes it's like the timing works out well for me, other times not so much. Because it's almost like it wants to just... I don't know. It's like sometimes I can play the cards in rapid succession and have it work out fine for me, other times not so much.
Complete.
Okay, well, I won that
Well,
round.
How good though, you think?
Probably better than a C. Yeah, I got an A rank on that one and 120 medals.
Good. So one more. That'll take one more.
I got the bronze prize. Rush level increased to 5. I don't even know what that means.
That level indicates what tournaments you can play, probably.
Probably.
Final round. Okay, one more of these.
I'm like... Seems almost like as long as I just play those quickly, it works out alright. Water spits. Blag. And it's like, it just keeps going like that for a while if you really want it to. Alrighty, time to switch. Major balloonage. For like 2 seconds, what? Oh, okay. That was weird. Haha.
Easy enough.
It's like sometimes it just gives me the right card right off the bat. Other times not so much. Okay, gotta switch.
You better. Yeah.
And win. That felt like I did better than any of the other rounds.
Felt like an S.
Maybe. You won the Rainbow Cup. Yay. Sweet.
Was it an S rank?
Yep.
There's out of 50 medals. How far are you now?
Good question. Unlocked Flick Rush Tin Pin Cup.
You only at silver, so we don't have that far to go for that one.
Alright, I got 680 medals. I'm a bit past halfway to getting Balloonga.
Okay, yep. Yeah, dude, that's it. That's progress.
Honestly, I might as well just keep doing more of this. There ain't time for,
We got an hour. That's run through, right?
First of all, what do you mean when you say run through? There's no such thing as run throughs, really, in Power Wash Simulator. You
Doing
just...
a fully clearing out 100%.
That very much depends on the job. Some of them...
An hour feels like we have enough time.
Some of them take multiple hours at least, I assure you.
I'm saying there's most likely a 1 hour job in there. Which is what I was thinking about when I was saying that originally.
I mean, I could give it a shot, I guess. So, let me back out of this and save.
And we'll definitely get that probably won't take that long more to get to get those medals. About 20 medals, and then we'll be able to move in. We'll be able to get the chest finally after that, and then finally ready for the final ending again.
Although I will just note, I did pretty much name the stream in such a way that it implies the focus is very much on Balloonga.
Which true.
So, like, that almost has me thinking I should just stick with more of what we've been doing.
My early reason was what I stated here in that note I sent. This is also a grinding, technically, too. And you only have 2 viewers for reference. Yeah, it's like, due to this being grinding, yeah. But
yeah, well, I mean, not like I necessarily average a ton.
And then you said it might be yeah.
All right.
We haven't done it for a while anyway.
Hey, Midwest Dungeon Delvers is here. Hello.
Anybody on YouTube side?
nobody new that I've seen.
Any chat wise? I mean, anything chat wise?
No,
I mean,
no new chats. Just one person popped in, said yo, and that was it.
but
Okay. Gonna make sure stuff actually works before I just outright say, okay, I'm playing a different game now. Because the way things have been lately with needing to install games or get, stuff downloaded.
oh yeah, it's Watson, by the way, to answer.
Yeah. So, Dream Drop Distance, honestly, yeah, for the most part, I really enjoyed even just playing through the main story. And of course, there's more stuff that I'm kind of working through. It started with, all right, I want to get all the treasures, then turned into, oh crud, there's this boss fight blocking some of them. And then it's like, okay, well, let me grind for this one ability.
For reference, I have 5 Wheaties open right now. I have 5 Wheaties in the background. My background saves for you. This game alone, I have 1 for the treasure chest and Birth by Sleep. I have 5 for Wheaties for in yours and the folder I put for you for your everything for specific Dream Drop Distance, which is why I'm trying to stage everything so we get everything with time wise.
Okay, so
Also, I think, if I'm thinking about it correctly, we did leave enough to be able to finish that off and do a Slay the Spire daily next week. Because you're doing Kingdom Hearts 3 Proud More tomorrow.
Oh, I have a job that's already in progress here.
You'll start that then, because I forgot we can start progress ones as well. Yeah. Go ahead with it then. So is what we could do for next week, because you're doing Kingdom Hearts 3 Proud Mode tomorrow.
Yep.
I was studying that. So next week what we could do is we could finish up Flick Rush, which would not take long at all probably, and then do a something in Slay the Spire because you have it an inactive run and everything. Do you want to do this with the rolls randomness or not?
You know what? I kind of would rather not right now. I just feel like taking it easy with this.
I mean, think about doing that at every 10% again.
I mean, maybe if it's just every 10%. But I don't want to do it like we did the one time where it's like every completed item also requires changing
that was
stuff.
90%, because we're closer to I think we're closer to the end at that moment.
Down to lurk. Alright. Appreciate you lurking around there, Midwest.
We did every 10% until we got to 90%, and then from there we had to think about it. Because it didn't know that, so we get the items too.
See, but that's when it gets like. That's when item completion can be, at least sometimes, the most frequent.
True, and also not the most frequent. When you want it to be frequent, you have a bad roll. They give you a bad roll for it. Which is when you purposely try to do high completion so you can get out of it. So maybe when you 10% or if it's a bad roll, we do item completion. Something like that. So there's one right at the larger item there I just heard.
But usually also near the end is when you're just getting those last little bits of dirt on some things. But yes, this would be a changing of equipment moment, I guess,
Yeah.
at 20%.
What is the amount? So remember the rolls.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess technically 7 possibilities for nozzles, although we could totally ignore the soap nozzle.
Well, we don't ignore until we run out of it. That's the reason why we had annoyances. Is we had like a super fast. I think it was like the third degree nozzle with the with it was annoyance, and then the soap one was annoying. One. So you'll stay with the turret nozzle, and then there's other part two, I think. Right?
Liquids aren't a thing, and then it's the extension.
Which is what in this case?
4 options.
Okay. 8 on that, so fourth one.
Extra long extension.
Like that. Kind of like that example. And if you like it, do 10%. If you don't, then we can go for item instead.
Where's the dirt I'm missing on this item? I don't know. You know what?
It's small, probably.
See, this isn't necessarily too bad from a distance.
If you don't like, let me know. We can do the single item.
It is horribly inefficient up close, though.
Okay. Then so what? If you think it's fair, if you think I'm going to say a statement, if you think it's fair, then we'll do that. Every 10%, until 90%, every 10% or item completion. If it's bad, then every item on item completion. If it's okay, we do 10%, and then at 90%, we go based on item completion amounts instead.
So yeah, I mean, unless I am very attentive to detail early on, it's just that thing at the end that could be like, you know, there's potential for lots of item completion at the end.
Note what the specific set it to. 10% or item completion if it's a bad item. If it's not a bad roll, then we can do it for the 10%. And then at 90, we do based on amounts of completion. So if it's a twitch item, then I won't count it. I will do. What I think I did is I rolled a SG6 and how many items before I rolled. That's what I remember doing. Is I roll to see how many items until the roll occurs again. Once we have to 90%.
Yeah, okay, so I guess with multiple items,
that's what I remember doing.
Wouldn't be too terrible.
Got to 90% as how many items before a trigger happens. So we don't because I don't want to, because the thing you were frustrated with was I noticed I was also frustrated with after we did it a little bit, was that we get so many items in the last 10%, then I'm not gonna roll 5 times in one, because you get 5 items at once.
yeah.
So we had to quickly change it.
Okay.
Once you get a trigger, let me know. You wanna deal for 10% or you wanna change? Let me choose.
I am okay sticking with this for 10%. it's a little bit less efficient than I would prefer, but it's not terrible.
It's not. It's not bad compared to a 1 and then a 4 or something like that.
Oh, geez, yeah.
That would be the bad one. Or
A 0-degree nozzle from a distance.
Or,
Ugh.
or 5 with bad soap. I remember those two were bad. Those were horrible too. We had to do item ablation for a little bit there to make sure we didn't, because I rolled enough 5s and 6s, you know that.
Yeah, so not quite sure if it'll happen next week. I'm kind of hoping.
Open of what?
Kind of hoping within the next week or so that I will be moved in to the new apartment.
Yeah, I'm not having another in and out move on a Friday or something like that either. But that'd be good that you finally moved over. What you have to work, you come home when you get surprised and it's time to move to the new apartment or something like that. That'd be good. As soon as you do it, as soon as you can do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, truthfully, it would have been better for the sake of move preparation if I didn't stream today. But I'm not necessarily, like, going to rush it either, so, like...
And one thing I was talking about, the last the 2 dailies, the one yesterday, the one that was like 6 minutes ago today, was 10 minutes ago today was not. They were actually great for you for doing dailies. Check out, it is past time, so it is technically past switch time now. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off today's. So in case you want to do in case you want to do a daily in the morning instead of your original plan, it's here. We have. Ooh, okay. Now we get that one. Now we get one you're not going to be doing yet. Watcher, Chimera, diverse, binary. So. That's today.
Yeah, well, I probably wouldn't end up doing that anyway, just because of other things.
Yeah, I was going to mention in case you. That's today. That's today. The nice thing about the last two is the one for Thursday was ironclad, but you have silent charge, so you can actually experiment with understanding that how great the ironclad is when they have poison cards and shivs. And with everything, you already know it's probably like having a shift card, having a shift game card, and having strength. And then the other one was silence card, but you have flight and everything, so it allows you to do anywhere on the board you want to, and it's not really a map choice anymore. So they're both kind of good.
Where is the tiny little bit of dirt I'm missing on this solar panel?
You do your shine and it. Did it tell you?
There we go. Okay. I think that covers all the solar panels.
Well, except for the bottoms, right?
Got the frame on that one, and that one, and that one.
You're 28%, so.
And I got all the frames.
the valve was a small, small thing.
Yeah.
So when you get that rid of in the end.
Well, that's not exactly where I thought it would let me set up the ladder. I was
Oh,
hoping...
you want it set up so you the bottom of that, the top of that
Yeah.
valve.
But, you know, I can just
Jump up.
jump around.
You don't want to get there's that valve. There's another valve too, right, on this map.
Probably.
To me, the small items are just the ones that will be fun at the end.
Alright.
5%, so far away. Once we run out of soap on that one item, then that will be off the list.
And I guess with this being like...
Oh, 30%. Four and four.
Alright, so extension stays the same.
The four is the first. Yeah, it is. It doesn't matter the order on that one, I guess. So 40-degree nozzle in highest and largest extension.
Okay.
Is that good or not so?
Honestly, that's probably even better than the previous situation I had. Because the wider nozzle allows me to cover more area, but the extra long extension then sort of compensates for what otherwise would be a slight lack of power.
And also, if I respond 8 on the nozzle type, then you'll get a choice zone on that one instead.
Really, the main issue, generally speaking, with the extra long extension, just period, is that, like, if you're trying to get something that you're really close to, because you can't seem to get a good viewing angle any other way.
The turret pipe is right underneath was right underneath your feet, was where that issue was. There's this splotch of dirt.
You know what, I should turn this sideways, yeah. Also, this ladder should go somewhere else for the moment. Not blocking something I need to clean. Somehow I got the...
Here's your Dean. You may choose 10% or you can step or 10%.
I think the main reason this is going so slowly is just because I'm trying to get a bunch of the details so I don't have, you know, any, like, really quick firing items at the end simply because of not being thorough at this stage.
You may choose whether to either switch, have a roll now, or you can do 10 for radio for 10%.
Yeah, sorry for the yawn. I have been up since, like, 3:15 a.m., so... yeah, that's the thing. Well, if you couldn't tell from me continuing, although... what's the time frame in which I am allowed to, you know, figure out or like make my decision regarding the switching or not?
Whenever, because you're given. Because when you get a Dane is when you can choose. Every time you get a Dane, an item completion or 10%.
All right, you know what? Let's switch it up.
When something dings, you can choose at that point. So when something dings, you can choose to stop, or if it hits 10%, it's automatically stopped there.
Yeah,
So you have to ding on this to be able to do a switch.
All right, you know what? Yeah.
It has to ding before you can. I will. Or you can re-answer that, or you can confirm or not.
Why is it not getting this out? Is it like really stuck on? Maybe it's rust. Maybe that's the problem.
You need soap for that, don't you?
Don't technically need it, but it's a lot more difficult to get otherwise.
Okay. We know we need the 5 sometime. Even if there's a nozzle, even if there's a valve somewhere, that'd be a dinging point. There's an incomplete nozzle at some spot somewhere.
Yeah. Or I could just move around this thing and
you already missed something.
Get a lot of the percentage out of the way.
True. Yeah, either hit 10% or hit a ding. But if you do switch an item and the 10% happens a little bit after, it switches there too. So 10% is automatic switch. Oh, was it a ding?
Yeah.
That's that row with a ding. So do you want to?
Well, now that I'm working on this thing,
Eh.
I'm thinking I'll just go till the next 10%.
So that each part is a section.
Yeah.
That would have a lot of dings if you waited.
Well, maybe not that many. Like, some of these...
Oh, yeah.
Some of these jobs, there's so many just tiny little things.
And we that was one of the, was like a medieval house, I think. It was a bar, and it was every bottle of a ding. This job won't have that many though, I don't think. I don't think this will have that many.
I'm a little surprised it doesn't count those signs as separate objects.
Each part of the water tower is one now.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Normally signs will count as separate objects from whatever the sign is attached to.
You can see some of the missed spots as you pass.
Yeah.
It haven't dinged yet. So maybe you might want to save them for a little bit until you did it. We did a bad roll.
Okay. Hold up, wasn't this the thing that had all the rust? How is that clean now?
Yeah, you got the item you got the spot that it was counting and a ding.
Yeah. So I guess I just went over it enough times that it's like, okay, fine. Rust is gone.
You went over the one spot that had that needed it. The ladder isn't an object, I don't think, is it? Oh, it is. Okay.
Ladder, yeah.
You'll have it's all one thing now, so. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, but I'm too close to 40% now to want to
You don't want
make
to
any changes.
Twice in a row, yeah. You'll do a little bit with the nets on. If it's gray, you'll do a little bit with it and it'll ding. You'll hit 40%. It won't matter how dirty it was.
Maybe I should be saving the
Those
support beams.
If there's a bad roll, yeah. Save the easy spots in case there's a 1-4.
Yep, there we go, 40%.
6 spots. Let's see, 3, 4.
Okay, which number goes to which thing?
3, 4, that order.
Okay, the way we did it at first, though, the first number was the nozzle.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just switching to the 25-degree nozzle then.
Yeah. If we get a repeat of something, twice in a row, then I'll re-roll. But so we got this thing, so we're good. Okay, so better or worse?
Well, now that I'm, aiming up higher, which is also further away because that's how, geometry works, that probably better to have a lower angled nozzle. So then I could actually, reach all that stuff and legitimately clean it better. Okay, we got 18 and a half minutes till the next Twitch ad break.
and then about 20 minutes from that ad until the end of the stream.
Yeah, for sure. I am not going later than 9 o'clock.
I know. We did originally 10 p.m.
Especially
Eastern
not
time.
when I've been up since 3:15.
Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern time, which was 9 p.m. your time. So yeah.
Especially considering I really should, like, get a shower before I go to bed.
Yeah, to do things. Yeah, 3-hour stream would end us at 9:36. So, but yeah. $9:38 would be your 3 hours, but 9 is a good time. Is best time to end because that's when you normally end. So, used to end.
Okay, well, there's a bunch of little spots all along this platform here.
Ding.
Yeah, you know what?
So-
Let's switch.
Okay. Resolve one now. How about say that's 5 times 7?
So
Oh, I have to roll different die then. Because 5 is the fun one, isn't it? Yep, sure is.
5
Roll
is the
another die.
soap.
Yep, soap. And what kind of soap are we using? Isn't it fun then?
Well, there's really only 2 options it gives me here. Because the
3,
others
I
are
thought.
empty.
3, I thought, because it's 1, 2, and then no soap.
Oh, yeah. So,
Which is, I did. Let's see. It is no soap.
no soap?
3, no soap.
Great.
Item quickly, and you'll get a reroll.
Yeah, look at how little this does to anything.
Choose an item that quickly finishes. Then.
All right, wait. Where's something small that I might be able to?
Yeah, support beams or just something that will ding. Because it dings, you can choose to switch.
It's like it's not even getting rid of the basic layer of dirt off of anything.
Oh. It's just the water cleaning is all it is.
Ugh.
The tower had a couple spots that you might get. It had the water tower. The bottom layer had a dingable spot. I don't know where the
Bottom
on
layer
the main
of-
tower. That too, but the main tower. The water tower, I think there was one spot on that bottom layer that you have left. The second layer, sorry, because there's that layer and then the one above it. Yeah, that had one. That is a tiny spot on the other side of it. I think you can clearly see it. Yeah, you're at it.
Yeah, that's the stuff we thought maybe we were gonna need metal cleaner for. You know, for the rust.
Yeah, do I need to give you a reroll on the soap then?
Maybe, because this ain't doing a thing.
Okay, I'll reroll soap then. Says I will avoid. Will not. The only time we get no soap is if we have no soaps to choose. Then. 3.
Which,
First soap that comes to the list that you can choose that comes up.
I mean, there's only 2 actual soaps that come up.
First
The other,
soap you can choose because it's top plot-wise. So the first soap you can choose.
first one is the first one is glass cleaner.
Yeah, that's the one you did. So let's see if that will find glass. There's gotta be glass on this map then, right? If they're giving you glass cleaner.
Yeah, I'm like, I wonder if...
It's probably the
wait,
solar panels.
That's a canopy, though, not a panel. I don't know if that's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the panels that you already cleaned off. Those are probably glass. There should be... Oh.
The soap's working pretty well on this. Oh, and it even says it's glass.
But it's limited. So it's limited, though.
Yeah.
So Dean something if you want to switch, or for 10% and use all your soap up.
No thanks. On the...
It's Dean something.
I don't know if I remember this game making the bubbly sound effects before.
Might have been an update because you haven't been on this game for a while.
Yeah. And I do know there have been some updates.
So why not do something that's a little bit different than grinding all day?
Okay, ding.
Oh, I will wait till it's sheets. Yep, there it is. Okay. Full roll. Here we go. Okay, 3. And I don't think that's the soap section. So that's 3. 3.
Okay. 25 degree with the
yeah.
long extension, not the extra long.
Correct. Is that good or bad? What do you think of that?
That's passable for getting quite a bit done.
Is it doable for 10%, or do you want to deem something for a switch? Remember, if you use support beams, they'll get in flood lane. You'll lose the opportunity for them later.
Yeah, I'm more so just trying to get the underside around
which is where the support beams are. You can get on the bottom layer. I think on the bottom 2 layers. That bottom the ring, and then the second layer. Looking up on the second layer after that doesn't have much left on an old game. The layer above it you have a little there's a ding. So do you want to continue then?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially now that I've already gotten 2 or 3 more dings.
Yep. The ding is the session there. And this is just the water tower, not even the big-ticket items. The ad should be rolling any time, I guess.
Yeah, still 8 minutes.
Yeah. We're doing 2.5 stream out of the day, at least.
Yep. And then tomorrow will be
Early morning. Yep.
Yep. Not like I necessarily have to do it early in the morning. Because, shoot, half the reason I do it early in the morning, or have done it early in the morning most weeks, is just because, you know, because of family being around and, you know, wanting to minimize the chance of interruptions and other things like that.
And also the nice thing is you are getting parts tomorrow, so we should here we'll do glass a little bit of the other thing too tomorrow if we wanted to. But main thing is the crowd mode, doing Bible study and then 2 recordings worth of crowd mode progress. Which the nice thing is that won't have any trophies to work for at the end of it. Right?
Any what?
Is in Mark 3 have any trophies that we don't have yet, or?
Oh no, I've gotten all the stuff.
It is Dreamed Out Distance in 2.0 and 0.2. Good. And then Plays Fire, of course.
Yeah, I have gotten every Kingdom Hearts 3 achievement.
Other than the Proud and Vertical mode achievements.
Oh no, I completed the base game with Proud and Critical as well. But I guess for some reason they don't have an achievement related to completing the Remind DLC on a higher difficulty. Okay, I'm hitting my head, that's why.
Sepsis is going to ding, but I'm affected at 50% when I return. Okay. Ah, 48.
Getting there. Like, I got a ding, but I'm so close to 50% right now.
Yeah, if you switch, you'll switch again right after.
Yeah. Which would only work out well if that turned out to be something I don't like. That I'd end up with after this.
50% it's automatic split. But when you get 90%, that's where it starts changing then. Because at the end.
Yeah. And in case it wasn't clear, I will not be completing this tonight.
Well, I don't suspect you'll be completing this, but we'll see what happens, though.
In 20 minutes, highly doubtful.
Correct.
50%. Okay.
But still did the speed. We can see how we do. 1-1. Oh, that's the bad one, isn't it? 1-1.
0 degree stubby gun.
And it's a small gun, yeah. So, what do we
So,
think?
ding.
Yeah, dang. Are you switching? Are you switching?
Yes.
5-2. 2-5. Sorry, other way. Read the dice in the wrong order. 2-5.
2-5 puts me at the stubby gun still, but I'm okay
So
with
what?
the stubby gun and the 15-degree nozzle. In fact, that's my default for cleaning just about everything.
Okay. It's like Dorothy would have just switched the last time, but yeah. So that wasn't the worst one. That was that was not the extended version of that. It was just the study version.
Yeah.
So, like anything at 0 degrees is almost a problem.
Yeah, and it's like, because of the existence of the turbo nozzle, the 0 degree, the plain 0 degree, is like practically a useless nozzle anymore. Okay, come on, let me up. That's the problem. There we go.
You're hitting things. You hit things. So Dane and the section up there problem. I mean up there over Dane. Unless it's all together.
No, there's definitely multiple different parts up here. Alright. Got a minute till Twitch ads roll.
And they'll be the last ads of the day.
Yeah. For sure. Alright. It should be starting any second now. Yeah, the way I've been going lately with this, I'm gonna have a bunch of little things to do at the end, probably.
Yeah, I haven't even done a Dane yet. So ads are rolling. So
Yeah, so.
yeah. Alright.
Just making sure I was aware.
Yep.
cleaning wherever I can find some dirt. So one of the things I attempted to do today while waiting on internet stuff was to, set up an air conditioning unit in the new apartment. Yeah, wasn't really able to do much with it because stuff has to be screwed in, and I didn't have any tools with me. I was pretty much able to get stuff out of the box and, like, kind of do step one of getting that in place. But at least I was able to, check and see if it would even work in the outlet. Alright. Oh, man. Yep, I'm tired. Oh, whatever. 12 more minutes. I can live with 12 more minutes.
Well, that and then raiding out. So.
Yeah.
There's your first game.
Was it the first or the second?
That was the first. It was the first time It was the first time I would have asked the question. He had none before that for this 10%. I expect you're going until 50% because you're already almost there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me how well the 15-degree nozzle will clean things, even from a distance. And especially, add to that with no extension. Dude, like, even all the way at the top, it's getting this stuff clean. I fell. Where did I put my ladder? Might want to try setting it up. Somewhere over here, yeah. You cannot just set it up along the side here anywhere. This, however, might be a reasonable spot to do this. Although maybe not all that well. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna clean some of the random thing until I get to 60%. Yep, there we go. 60%.
4, 5.
2, 3, 4. 5 would just bring that back to 1. So, okay. And I just realized, you know what extra makes the 0 degree useless? The fact that you've got the triple tip nozzle, which is essentially 3 0 degrees placed in parallel. And the way it tends to go with a triple nozzle like that is that it, you know, it has the cleaning power of the 0 degree, but like the spread of the 15 or maybe even 25 degree. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm even getting to 70% before I,
Well, you can switch it to Dean if you need to. So
I was just saying before I gotta wrap up the stream.
already we got 5 minutes for that. So
I'm legit, like, halfway falling asleep here. So, maybe I should just look for something to get a ding on and then call it a night. Okay, come on.
Yeah, and I'll dip. Thanks, Pretty, for that roll. So you'll ding, and then you can choose to have that as resolve, and that'll be a roll.
Ding.
Did you want to switch there then?
I'm thinking I want to end the stream there.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you the roll then. And that will be for the next time you use this.
Assuming it remembers that.
Huh?
Unless you're going to, like, write it down for me, but...
No, I'm going to roll it, then you're going to change your nozzle out, and then that's resolved.
Yeah. So...
1-4. Yeah, there's the bad one.
1, 4. Oh, yeah.
0 degree high up. Extra long. Do you want to... Well...
Good thing I'm not actually doing anything with it right now. Okay. Let me...
Well, then that to be left for the next time we do this, if there is a time of doing
Go
this.
ahead and just save that. And yeah. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm about to figure out a raid target. Also, I realized, just quick little note, I realized, Seth, after the last time I had you in a Discord call and then raided, I wound up, like, hearing double of the channel I raided from, because I was hearing it from my own computer and then I guess from you as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. Now that funny story is out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I think I already have my raid target picked out.
That's important.
So, we'll go ahead, queue that up, click start raid, then it gives me the, like, 10 seconds before I can actually fully engage the raid.
And you want to do your outro before you say that, or you push the button.
Yep, alright. So, like I said, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well. Hopefully I will see you either tomorrow morning or some other time for another stream. Feel free to check out other videos and archived streams and whatnot in between now and whenever we meet again. But whatever ends up happening, till next time, stay cool, everybody.